Casinos discovered something decades ago that they have never told you. When they replaced cash with chips, players stayed longer, bet bigger, lost more. The chips looked like game pieces. They felt like game pieces. And so spending them didn't feel like spending money. It felt like playing a game. Casinos didn't stumble on this by accident. They engineered it. And the discovery they made in those gaming halls is now running inside every app on your phone. Here's the experiment that changed how we understand money. In the 1990s, two researchers at MIT, Drazen Prelek and Duncan Semester, asked people to bid on tickets for sold-out sporting events. Half the group paid with cash, half paid with a credit card. The people paying with credit cards bid between 64 and 113% more for identical tickets. Same seats, same event, same tickets. One group paid more than twice as much, not because they were richer, not because they wanted the tickets more, because of the method of payment alone. So why does this happen? When neuroscientists placed participants in brain scanners and asked them to consider purchases, something unexpected appeared. The act of spending money activated the anterior insula, the same region of the brain that processes physical pain, disgust, social rejection. Spending money literally hurts, not metaphorically, neurologically, and the stronger that pain signal, the less people spent. Researchers called this the pain of paying. It is not a flaw. It is your brain's oldest financial protection system, a built-in brake that activates every time you're about to lose something. For most of human history, the system worked perfectly because money was physical. It had weight. You could feel it leaving your hands. Every transaction was a small loss. Your body registered in real time. Then someone figured out how to switch it off. In 1999, Amazon introduced one-click purchasing. They patented it, not because it was a technical marvel, because it removed the single most important moment in the entire purchasing decision, the pause, that half second between wanting something and buying something. That pause is where the pain of paying activates. That pause is where your brain's brake does its job. One click, gone. And Amazon's revenue told the rest of the industry everything they needed to know. Now consider Uber. Before Uber, paying for a taxi meant handing over physical cash at the end of a journey. You felt the money leave. You saw how much it was. The pain of paying activated. With Ubers, the charge happens automatically, silently. While you're already walking away, the journey ends. You step out. You feel nothing. Researchers found that Uber users consistently underestimate how much they have spent on rides compared to people using traditional taxis. The payment disappeared. And so did the awareness of the cost. The same principle is running inside every subscription you've ever signed up for. Netflix, Spotify, Amazon Prime, the gym membership you forgot you had, the app you downloaded once and never opened again. Subscriptions are not just convenient. They are designed around a specific insight. The pain of paying is strongest at the moment of decision. If you can move the decision to a single moment in the past, and then make the charges happen automatically while the person is distracted, asleep, or simply not paying attention, the brake never activates again. Research shows that the average person underestimates their monthly subscription spending by approximately 100%. They think they are spending half of what they actually are. The pain of paying cannot protect you from a charge you never consciously made. Food delivery apps understood this too. When you order food on a delivery app, you're not handing over cash. You're not even swiping a card. You are tapping a screen. The money is so far removed from the physical experience of the food that the two things barely feel connected. Studies on food delivery behavior show that people order more frequently, order more expensive items, and tip more generously when ordering through an app than when ordering directly by phone or walking into a restaurant. The abstraction of payment removes the friction. And without friction, the brake doesn't engage. And then there are gaming purchases, in-app purchases, loot boxes, virtual currencies. You buy 10,000 V-Bucks. You buy 500 gems. You buy credits. The number on screen means something, but it no longer maps directly onto the money you spent to get it. The conversion is deliberately obscure. The math is deliberately inconvenient, because the moment you have to calculate what something actually costs in real money, the pain of paying returns. And the industry knows this. In 2023, global in-game purchases generated over $74 billion in revenue, not from games, from purchases made inside games. with currencies that don't feel like currencies. The casino discovered something decades ago. Call it chips, call it gems, call it V-Bucks. When money stops looking like money, people spend more of it. Now think about Apple Pay, Google Pay, UPI, contactless cards. A 2024 Dutch study found that contactless payments cause the least psychological pain of any payment method ever measured. Participants rated them as the least effective at preventing overspending. Tap. Done. Nothing felt. Nothing registered. Nothing lost. The transaction takes less time than blinking, and the faster it happens, the less real it feels. The less it hurts. The more you spend. Here's the pattern that connects all of it. Casinos replace cash with chips. Amazon replaced deliberation with one click. Uber replaced end-of-journey payment with silent charging. Subscriptions replaced repeated decisions with a single pass decision. Food delivery apps replaced the feel of money with a tap. Gaming companies replaced currency with tokens. Contactless payment replaced the act of paying with a gesture. Every step in this progression did the same thing. It added distance between you and the moment of loss. And with every step of a distance, the pain of paying got weaker. The break got softer. The spending increased. The most profitable companies in the modern world are not just selling you products. They are selling you a version of spending where the transaction doesn't feel like a transaction. They did not do this by accident. They did it because they understood something about the human brain that most people never think about. Your brain's financial intelligence was designed to respond to physical loss. The weight of coins leaving your hand, the texture of paper currency disappearing from your wallet, the tangible, irreversible feeling of something gone. That physical feedback was your protection. Digital payment removed it, smoothly, invisibly, by design. The next time you tap your phone to pay and feel nothing, that absence of feeling is not neutral. It is not convenience. It is the brake not working. And somewhere in a boardroom you will never visit, someone is very pleased about that.